Hello everyone, we are from Group 1 and the innovative idea of our group is a smart mirror called the S Mirror. I'm Lim Pao Yin and I'm going to start with the idea findings that gives us the idea of creating S Mirror. First, we notice that nowadays people have trouble of getting up and stay motivated, which affects their daily performance at work or at school. Next, we also discovered that forgetfulness of humans that causes them forget to turn off their switches and lock their doors, resulting in thieves breaking into their house and wastage of electricity. We also found out that most people nowadays understand the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And so we came up with an idea, which is using the S Mirror as a medium to ensure its users are healthy. We will discuss how does this work in the next topic. So here it is. This is the prototype of S Mirror. Let's look at the front view. The most important component is the mirror itself. We will be using a two-way mirror to allow the contents on the LED screen to be shown on the mirror. It is equipped with a variety of electronics that has their own functionalities. For example, we have sensors to track user movement and hand gestures, webcam and microphone to perform facial and voice recognition, and LiDAR sensors to measure distance, detect obstacles, and construct 3D models. It also has a pair of automatic wheels and foldable robotic arms to allow it to move anywhere and making it capable to grab and place objects. Let's move to the back view. There are ventilation holes open behind the frame to ensure the heat generated by the electronics can be released from the S Mirror. There is also an enclosure to store the robotic arms so that they won't consume so much space. Within the frame, there is a CPU that acts as the brain of S Mirror. It has about the size of a credit card, a very lightweight, and a powerful processing capability to run AI and process real-time data effectively.
Hi everyone, I'm Jin Lin, and now I will be presenting about the services that offer in our product S Mirror. S Mirror is an innovative idea of our group that aims to bring prosperity to society. It can be a health assistant that displays health information such as height, weight, and other health data. It is also smart enough to provide suggestions on health improvement, including interactive exercise games that help users to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Secondly, according to the survey, an average person spends at least 20 minutes in front of a mirror after tidying up themselves in the morning. Therefore, S Mirror is designed to help users to make use of time by arranging their schedules and setting reminders for them. It also shares real-time information such as the latest news, weather forecast, and commute route. Besides, it also functions as a central management system, allowing it to fully control other IoT devices. Thirdly, users can download the S Mirror app on their phone that link to the S Mirror with the Wi-Fi connection. It is very beneficial as we can view the status of the S Mirror, their personal day-to-day updated health status, and remotely control it by just one touch. Next, S Mirror includes 5 different IR 4.0 technology such as artificial intelligence, augmented reality, sensor, automations, and data analytics. First of all, I will be introducing you all the AI technology that used in S Mirror. It included Linux operating system with a built-in virtual assistant, SME. Furthermore, the stereo microphones in SME can pick up more accurate voice signals and a wider range of sounds for the virtual assistant to process. With the microphones, users can communicate with the virtual assistant, which can recognize the owner's voice using voice recognitions in S Mirror and perform required actions. For example, it will have product recommendations for users from various e-commerce platforms. With the ability of self-learning in AI, the virtual assistant will use different communication styles when interacting with different users registered in the system.
Hello everyone, my name is Lo Wei Chen. Moving on from artificial intelligence AI, I would like to talk about how augmented reality AR is implemented in our S Mirror. One amazing AR feature of the S Mirror is that users can try on different outfits from various e-commerce platforms before making a purchase. Basically, This means that users can upload images of different outfits, hairstyles, and even makeups that they want to have a preview of to the S mirror. The AR will then generate a sample on the mirror of how they appear with the exact style they have uploaded. This feature provides users with a choice of different outfits to choose and purchase. Besides that, with the implementation of AR technology into the S mirror can offer users with interactive exercise games. For example, there will be a holographic trainer who acts like a personal trainer in the exercise games. Based on users' exercise postures obtained by sensors and processed with AI, the holographic trainer provides instructions and motivation words for users to be more engaged and asks them to stop if they are overtraining their bodies. In addition, if users exercise with a wrong posture, the holographic trainer will point out and correct the user's posture. Holographic trainer is truly a whole different and new approach to exercising. Also, while exercising, the S mirror displays the statistics of the users such as their exercise progress, calories burned, and other data. Next, I would like to discuss on how sensors can help with the idea of transforming traditional mirrors into S mirror. The use of sensors in S mirror allows it to measure or detect the physical environment and convert it into data that it can interpret independently. One of the sensors used in the S mirror is the temperature sensor. The temperature sensor will especially come in handy during the COVID-19 pandemic. It helps in detecting people infected with the virus, as people with high body temperature are more likely to be infected. S mirror is also activated and deactivated using the temperature sensor. After sensing the presence of a person in front of it, it will go into standby mode and turn on when the person says "Hi S mirror." It will turn off automatically after 10 minutes if no one is in front of it to save electricity. The pulse rate sensor is another example of the sensors used in S mirror. This feature is particularly useful when users exercise, as it measures their heartbeat and prevents them from overextending their exercise by issuing them warnings. Furthermore, it also has a LiDAR sensor that is useful to scan and construct 3D models of an item. Besides sensors, S mirror has a collection of robotic components that are connected to the program system, which is Raspberry Pi CPU, to perform specific tasks. It has two automatic wheels that can move around on their own in any given environment. It also has a pair of multi-foldable arms that can handle a lot of complicated tasks. An intriguing automation feature of S mirror is that it can assist us in brushing our teeth according to our mouth shape. It uses the LiDAR sensor to scan and construct a 3D model of our mouth to improve the brushing accuracy and fluency. Other than that, users can also customize the tasks that S mirror should complete while they are out for work or for other reasons. The implementation of automation in S mirror will help users to gain more personal time, as S mirror can complete most of their daily chores. That's all, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Wei Cern. Our S mirror will be implemented with data analytics to collect and analyze real-time data in order to provide the latest information for the users. For instance, real-time news, weather forecast, and traffic report provided to our users can help them realize what is happening outside and prevent them from going outside when there is heavy traffic on the road. And outside activities can also be prevented during rainy days. Moreover, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic, users will be able to keep track of daily COVID cases as well as where the high-risk areas are located at. The S mirror will include a feature that shows users' health statistics such as weight, height, BMI, and other health data. The S mirror is able to process users' physical condition and health status in real time and create interactive exercise games tailored to them to keep fit and stay healthy, as well as providing suggestions on their diet and lifestyles. With the help of advanced data analytics, our voice assistant will be able to provide accurate answers in seconds from the internet based on the questions asked by users. Besides, virtual assistants of each device will gather and share various data in a short time to improve their speech recognition technology in their AI brain, allowing them to constantly updated and able to communicate with users as if they were real people with emotion. Based on the user's emotions and mood, S-Mirror will also play appropriate music and adjust the room temperature and brightness, making users more comfortable. When it comes to the product's competitive advantage strategy, we are confident that our smart mirror is more innovative than other similar products in the current market, such as Microsoft Magic Mirror and Apple Smart Mirror. Our S-Mirror is interactive with its users and is more intelligent compared to Microsoft Magic Mirror and Apple Smart Mirror. For example, the S-Mirror has a touch screen feature and a facial recognition feature that detects users' profile. S-Mirror has its own virtual assistant that can communicate with users and perform tasks. Users no longer need to update the virtual assistant manually because it shares data with virtual assistants on other S-Mirrors in the backend, allowing them to constantly learn new information. Furthermore, S-Mirror has a clear objective, which is to improve the health of its users. It has its own interactive exercise game that was created using AR. However, neither Microsoft nor Apple's smart mirrors has any AR features that provide users with a fresh experience. Last but not least, S-Mirror has implemented sensors as well as automation technology to help users complete repeating tasks in a shorter time. For instance, the robotic arms, sensors, and automatic wheels in S-Mirror work together to assist users in cleaning up their home environment, allowing them to have more personal time after work. That's all, thank you.
Hi Miss, my name is Lim Zhen Hong. I'm going to talk about our supply chain plan for our product S-Mirror. Firstly, we will purchase electronic components from multiple suppliers and send it to the manufacturer. After that, the manufacturer will scan the RFID of all electronic components and store it inside the system. Then we will use our in-house 3D printer to create self-made components and combine the self-made components with the electronic components to be assembled in automated assembly line, which is a section where assembly process takes place. After those components are assembled into a complete product, those products will be sent to manufacturer warehouse. Finally, the product will then be distributed to multiple retail stores, and we will conduct surveys to our customers from time to time to ensure our product meet their expectations. For our promotion plan, the target audience would be households that can afford advanced technology products and understand the benefits that our product provides. Besides that, we will create our business account on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. This is because these platforms have the most audience and it can be used to promote our product and provide latest updates about our products. We will also be adding services such as chatbots on every social media pages and real customer service agent if they require additional service. Every new innovative product will run into challenges, and the same goes to our product. One of the challenges faced by our product is the inability to attract low-income group due to the expensive price. This is because it is priced around $1,000, which might be considered as expensive for low-income group. Besides that, our product might be difficult for elderly users to use. This is because they learn slower and they need longer time to adapt to a new product. Apart from that, our product also faces higher cybersecurity risks. This is because S-Mirror apply a lot of IR 4.0 technology to operate, and it collects large amount of data from users in order to operate properly. This means that cybercriminal can steal users' personal information more easily. Lastly, we may also face financial losses if automated assembly line is breached by cybercriminals, as the whole production line will be disrupted. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.